Hey YouTube, Lord Xander here. Uh, so I went back to my old long boxes of comic books here, and because of I guess the recent Terminator Dark fake trailers I've seen out there, I decided I'm gonna give you guys a special treat: old school Terminator comic books from Dark Horse. So this is a 4-issue limited series. This is the first Dark Horse issue. This was uh, made in August of 1990. Again, it's a 4-issue limited series, and it doesn't focus on John Connor at all. So again, being creative, the uh, the writers of the new movie could just totally ignore John Connor, and there was a bunch of different stuff out there. In another video I showed you a bunch of Terminator related series that were again didn't have John Connor, didn't kill off John Connor, mentioned John Connor, but again he's important figure. So this limited series is called Tempest. So let's look at the creative staff here, and look, oh my God, Diana Schultz, editor. Karen Casey Smith, letterer. So there were women back in comics in the 1990s. Oh my God, say it isn't so. So don't believe the SJW woke narrative. All right, so we let's jump into this. This is Los Angeles, 2029. So they've been fighting the war with the machines, the future war for 2 whole decades. And we have a group of resistance fighters here. Okay, so Lucans, and then they're trying to get in, but one of them gets blasted by a hunter killer, but they're able to take it out with a grenade. Again, so we have a smoldering ash here. Okay, so they approach side of a building here. They blow a big hole in the wall, and they come in. So again, this is a small squad, and back in the background there's what appears to be a Terminator disguised as a human. So this is a 1825M. He transmits to, of course, Skynet for instructions, and he heads off to the incubation vats for reinforcements. So they foolishly ignore one of the little robots and pays for it with his life. So apparently, Kufukus, or Kufukus, or whatever the heck his name is familiar with these facilities, but he, he's kind of a wussy guy. Oh, I tried to warn him. Colonel, you heard me. All right, so let's get to the important part. This is the time displacement chamber, and the soldiers have known about it for some time. In fact, they've known about it since John Connor and his troops discovered its prototype at Master Control 3 months ago. Skynet's attempt to use this prototype has failed thanks to Connor's intervention, but of course this was only the prototype. The potential for this final monitor is far, far greater. So again, in the future, in 2029, even though the machines were defeated 3 months ago by, I guess, destroying the main, mother, Skynet, computer, the other ones still function on their own, so they're still a threat. So that's why they're off on some missions. So of course we have that original Terminator. He's activating for T8. I think this is T805. All right, so they activate that, do a systems check. They take him out of the biovats, and here we have a black Terminator. I think this will be a female, and then of course the main leader one's going to be a dude here. All right, so of course the time displacement doesn't allow transportation of weapons or armor or whatever. So they strip down, and the main leader is a colonel, just like John Connor, and a female. So a very capable woman leading the squad. I had no problem with this whatsoever. As we read on, you'll find out she's a really awesome character. So another internal defenses are activated. They take out one of the resistance fighters taking guard, and then the colonel steps in and saves the bacon of whatever his name was, Focus or whatever. He's supposed to blow up the machine after they leave, but he doesn't. He gets caught by the female Terminator, and they're not going to kill him right away because they don't know what he was doing. They don't even know what time it was because the machine was damaged in the fight. So they're going to interrogate him, and they say, hey, we're going to kill you. We can either kill you quick, or we can do it slow and painful, with larger bones. So what is it going to be? So he breaks all the bones in his hand. So the resistance teleports back to the past, and they're looking for someone. So apparently Dr. Hollister at Cyberdyne. So why they're looking for Dr. Hollister, or maybe this other doctor, it's unknown at this time, but we'll read on. Okay, so they steal clothes, and then the Terminators come through, and they of course have that one dude in tow, and they smuggle a weapon in his body. So they have a high-tech plasma pistol from the future. Okay, so let's move on to issue number 2. And again, these are like gorgeous covers, very as they say, just awesome, good cover. All right, so moving on here real fast. So again, this is issue number 2 of Tempest. The Terminators, of course, are stealing clothes. They find one for the big guy back here, and so Dr. Hollister is working. He goes across the okay, so they're trying to figure something out about data or inaccurate or whatever. He says, hey, I'm gonna go out for lunch, I'm gonna go across the street. He goes, whatever, and he doesn't like the doctor. So apparently Dr. Hollister is a big a-hole. Alright, so of course our colonel is able to kind of charm him. So she's talking to him or whatever. So the rest of the group are back at some abandoned house. They've made home base. So he's got to go back to Dr. Hollister because he's going to be late. Maybe I'll see tomorrow. And here we have the initial Terminator we saw in issue number 1. Get some information from a phone operator. So they go back to Cyberdyne. Of course, the dogs don't like the Terminators. The resistance fighters are aware that something's going on. So Colonel hooks up with doctor's what's his name. They apparently take him hostage. The other Terminators are, of course, viewing the violence on the streets of Los Angeles. Apparently, in 2029, the future is still kind of a violent, bleak, not to be unexpected. So, of course, Amos is called in. Terminator gets hit, pretends he's dead, and proceeds to take out the police and EMS. So LAPD just get wasted by the Terminators, and they use Dr. what's his name to get back into Cyberdyne. They knock down the Colonel, and moving on, of course the police were called, so they think it's the police, but they throw in tear gas, but it's not the police, boys and girls. It's the Terminators. Okay, of course, with the future plasma pistol, they freaking take out a resistance fighter real easy. So like, oh crap, we're getting the hell out of here. So again, she breaks out of the building or his room or whatever, and Terminators have followed, but of course he was injured, and they move on. So don't you? No, you don't, Ed. Believe me. The last thing you want to know is to hear the truth. So apparently, something that this guy's done helps keep the Terminators in check and ready and whatnot. So these are great alien books that I have that we'll probably be reading in the near future. So that's issue 1 and 2, boys and girls. So issue 3 and 4 will be next. So see you guys in the next video. Please comment, leave a like or dislike, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we will see you soon. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.